What's happening everyone, my name is Alex and welcome back to a new camera comparison video. For today we have the brand new iPhone 11, I also have the Samsung Galaxy S10 and of course the Huawei P30 Pro. Keep in mind that the cameras on the back of the iPhone 11 are basically the same cameras that you would get on the back of the iPhone 11 Pro. Of course, we are missing the telephoto lens, but with this phone, with the iPhone 11, you're going to be able to take the exact same pictures as you would with the iPhone 11 Pro. And the same goes for the Samsung Galaxy S10. This phone has the same cameras that you would get on the Note 10. So the same pictures basically between this and the Note 10. So throughout this video, we're going to check out and see which device has a better internal microphone, which device records better videos, which video has the best colors, it's sharper, etc, etc. We're also going to check out a bunch of daytime pictures, and I've included some portrait mode pictures in there. After that, we're going to see some nighttime pictures. Not to mention that the iPhone 11 has a night mode now, so the pictures from iPhones are getting better. And of course, at the end, you're going to be able to see some selfies, just in case you want to see some more pictures of me. But just before we start, why don't you press that like button, because it's going to help the video quite a lot. So I think we should start by checking out some sample videos so we can see which device has a better internal microphone and which device does better for electronic image stabilization. So let's check out those videos and I'll be right back. Alright, this is a super quick video test between the Huawei P30 Pro, the iPhone 11 and the Samsung Galaxy S10. So I'm currently recording in 4K at 30 frames per second and the electronic image stabilization is also turned on. So under these conditions, this is how recording from these three devices looks like. Alright, and we're moving on to yet another video test so you can check out the image stabilization between the Samsung Galaxy S10, the iPhone 11 and of course the Huawei P30 Pro. As you can probably see, I am walking normally and I'm also recording in 4K at 30 frames per second. At this resolution, all three devices have electronic image stabilization. Alright, and we're moving on to another quick video, but this time around filmed with the front-facing cameras. So with the Samsung Galaxy S10 we can record in 4K, we can also record in 4K with the iPhone 11, but with the Huawei P30 Pro we can only do 1080p with the front-facing cameras. So this is how recording from these three devices looks like with the front-facing cameras. For our next test, we are moving on to another video recording, but this time around I'm using the ultra-wide lens on the S10, on the iPhone 11 and of course the Huawei P30 Pro. I'm recording in 4K at 30 frames per second and at this resolution we should have electronic image stabilization on all three devices. So this is how recording from these three devices looks with the ultra-wide lens. So I'm gonna pan right. Next I'm gonna pan left. And I'll keep going. Walk this way for a bit. And next we'll pan right. So after watching those videos, I feel that the Samsung Galaxy S10 has the best internal microphone, followed by the Huawei P30 Pro and the iPhone 11 being the last one. Now for electronic image stabilization, the iPhone 11 is definitely the best one, followed very closely by the Samsung Galaxy S10 and the P30 Pro being the last one for electronic image stabilization. Not to mention that whenever I was using the ultra-wide lens, the image stabilization on this one didn't look good at all. For front-facing cameras, I feel that the iPhone does better than these two, not to mention that the iPhone can record in 4K with the front-facing camera, where the Huawei P30 Pro can only do 1080p. The S10 can also do 4K, but the video quality from the front-facing camera is definitely better from the iPhone 11. Alright, so next we're going to check out a couple more sample videos so we can see how the videos look in more situations, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we are moving on to yet another video test between the S10, the iPhone 11 and the Huawei P30 Pro. I just have to jump this fence. Supposedly this bridge is closed. And around here we can see which device does better for dynamic range, because we have a lot of shade and we also have a lot of sun. I can't really see what's happening on the screen. Screens is just too bright out, but I'll definitely check it out when I go home and I upload the videos to the computer. So yeah, this is how recording from the S10, the iPhone 11 and the Huawei P30 Pro looks in the shade, basically on a sunny day. So let me pan left a bit more, and then we'll start walking again. And I guess we might as well see how a video recording with the front-facing cameras looks in the exact same place. As I said before, with the S10 you can record in 4K, you can also do 4K with the iPhone 11, but with the Huawei P30 Pro you can only do 1080p with the front-facing camera. So looking at the screens here, it does look pretty good. The colors on the iPhone 11 look a bit more saturated, but again, I have to see this footage on the computer on the same screen because the screens are different on all devices. So this is how recording with the front-facing cameras looks on these devices. And we might as well film a bit more, but this time around using the ultra-wide lenses on the back of these three devices. So as I was before, I'm recording in 4K at 30 frames per second, and at this resolution all devices should have electronic image stabilization. So I'm gonna pan left for a bit, and I'll pan right. So yeah, this is how a recording with the ultra-wide lens from these three devices looks like. So after watching all those videos, I personally believe that the iPhone 11 has the best video quality out of the three. But what do you guys think? Do you think this one has the best video quality, the S10 or the P30 Pro? For me, the videos from the iPhone 11 seem to be the sharpest and the colors seem to be the most accurate. Well, the colors from the P30 Pro are also fairly accurate and very close to the colors from the iPhone 11, but I don't feel that the sharpness from the videos from the P30 Pro are anywhere close to the sharpness that we've seen on the videos from the iPhone 11. As for the S10, well, all the colors are oversaturated and I didn't actually like that. So for video quality, the iPhone would be the first. I still think the S10 would be the second and the P30 Pro would be the third. But definitely let me know in the comments down below what you think. Alright, so next we're gonna check out some video recordings that I've done during the night. So let's check those out and I'll be right back. Alright, and we are moving on to some nighttime recordings. So once again I'm using the Samsung Galaxy S10, the iPhone 11 and the Huawei P30 Pro. And I'm recording in 4K at 30 frames per second where we have image stabilization. So under these conditions, so basically walking and with a lot of traffic around me, this is how recording looks and sounds from three devices. Alright, and we are moving on to our second video test in low light. Once again, I'm using the S10, the iPhone 11 and the Huawei P30 Pro, and I'm recording in 4K at 30 frames per second. So I'm gonna go here, and here I'm gonna pan left slowly. And I'll keep going. And I think I can see that church the best on the P30 Pro, at least what I'm seeing on the screen here. And that's where I'm coming from. So this is how recording in low light from these three devices looks like. So for nighttime recordings, even though no phone does that great, I feel that the Huawei P30 Pro did the best because we could actually see some things in those videos in those super dark places. With these two, you couldn't actually see that much, but realistically, no phone will do that amazing at nighttime. But definitely let me know in the comments down below which device you liked for nighttime recordings. Alright, so next we are moving on to checking out some pictures that I took during the day. And of course, I took pictures with the regular lens and with the ultra-wide lenses. So let's check those out. Now for pictures it's super tough to say which phone does better because in some pictures the iPhone 11 does better, in some pictures the P30 Pro does better, and in some pictures the S10 does better. So I think it all comes down to your personal preference, how you like the colors. If you like more saturated colors, you've probably noticed that a lot of the pictures that I'm showing you are more saturated from the Samsung Galaxy S10. So the P30 Pro and the iPhone 11 seem to have more natural looking colors. For dynamic range, I feel that the Samsung Galaxy S10 does a bit better than the other two, but maybe it's not exactly dynamic range. Maybe the pictures are just a bit brighter, so hard to say in some situations. So check out these pictures because there are a few left, and definitely let me know in the comments down below which one you prefer for daytime pictures. Oh, I almost forgot about the portrait mode pictures. For portrait mode pictures, the iPhone 11 and the P30 Pro seem to do the best, and the last one being the Samsung Galaxy S10. So yeah, let's check out those pictures and I'll be right back. Alright, and I guess we are gonna move on and check out some nighttime pictures. This is the first year when the iPhone gets a night mode. Before this year, the pictures that you take with an iPhone during the night were pretty bad. So the P30 Pro used to be the king of nighttime pictures. Now all three devices have a night mode, so the S10, the P30 Pro and the iPhone 11. So yeah, let's check out those pictures and I'll be right back. So once again, it's pretty tough to say that one phone takes better pictures than the other two, because in some situations the other two did pretty good, but personally I was quite impressed by the iPhone 11. I wasn't actually expecting that their night mode would be that good. Of course, there are a lot of really good pictures from the P30 Pro, and some of the pictures taken by the P30 Pro do look a bit sharper and more realistic. But overall, you can take good looking pictures during the night with all three devices. But once again, definitely let me know in the comments down below which phone you prefer for nighttime pictures. Alright, and moving on to selfies. Well, for selfies, I feel that the iPhone did the best for daytime selfies. So pretty much every single selfie that I took during the day with the iPhone seems to be better than the P30 Pro and the Samsung Galaxy S10. On the second place, I would say that we have the P30 Pro, and the last one would be the Samsung Galaxy S10. As for nighttime selfies, well, I feel that the P30 Pro did better for nighttime selfies, followed by the iPhone 11 and then followed by the Samsung Galaxy S10. But once again, definitely let me know which phone you prefer for selfies. So there you have it. Kind of hard to say which phone takes the best pictures, the P30 Pro, the iPhone 11 or the Samsung Galaxy S10, because in different situations each device takes different looking pictures. So some pictures are better from this phone, some pictures are better from this phone, and some pictures from this phone. So it really comes down to your personal preference. For videos, I would definitely choose the iPhone 11. For pictures, I'm not sure. I think I still prefer the P30 Pro in some situations, but mostly because I have that zoom lens that we don't exactly have on this one. And even on the 11 Pro, we don't have like 5 times optical zoom. But once again, definitely let me know in the comments down below which one you prefer for pictures and for videos. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, don't forget to press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching!